Today I wanted to share part 2 of our Christmas themes for 2023. We're sharing 4 or 5 themes each week for the next 4 weeks. Now Christmas themes change, some of them change a little bit each year and others change quite significantly. So some of these are just a bit of a twist on what we've done in the past and others are quite new. So let's go straight into it with our first theme for this week. And we are Grinch inspired with a theme that we've called Mean One or You're a Mean One. Green, obviously sort of bright green, almost in lime green, red and white are the colours for this theme. This was a small tree that we did last year at our demo day, and I just wanted to share with you that you don't have to have a lot of actual Grinch. So these have got a couple of sort of tabletop Grinches at the bottom, and the rest of the trees are just inspired with the colours, with only 1 or 2 ornaments in there with the actual Grinch on them. And the reason I say, consider that when you're looking at putting a Grinch theme together is anything that's licensed is generally a lot more expensive. So, so these gorgeous Jim Shaw piece sort of up here, you're looking around $45 a piece. These ones are only going to be about $10, $11, so they're great options. But anything that's fully licensed with the Grinch face on it is going to be more expensive. So using the colours with say a few beautiful tabletop Grinch pieces is a great way to work the theme into the home without having lots of small decorations that cost a lot of money. But obviously you can go either way. One of the things I think is really important with the Grinch theme is to think about lots of picks and florals. So sprays that come out of your tree give you that extra dimension, lots of sort of whimsy. So we've got kind of this marshmallow style pick here in the red, white, green Grinch face. Another great swirly. So in fact, quite a few of these are kind of the swirly elements to them, which I think are very Grinch inspired. Use them as part of the tree topper if you're not comfortable putting them through the tree, or you can spray a lot of them through the tree to add that extra sort of wow factor and, as I say, a bit of dimension. This is a new one this year that I thought for this theme could just work as, again, it's it's just got a little bit of whimsy and cuteness to it. I think through the tree it will be a really lovely addition, particularly for this Grinch theme. Another way that we often work the Grinch theme is with the ribbons. So these are 2 new ribbons, which are obviously Grinch, very strong Grinch inspired, plus this sign that's just arrived only in the last month or so, and then work in with that some of the patterned or plain red, white and green ribbons. It's great to work different elements in, so something with a swirl, a glitter. This is like an open weave, so that you can mix up your ribbons to add lots more interest to the tree as well. Tabletop. This is where I think it's great to really get some beautiful feature pieces, maybe more tabletop, as I say, for me personally, rather than the tree. So I would have these on my table or around on a sofa table near the tree, and then have the tree in the colours that match it. This one is the 2 sides, so that's the same piece, not too nice, depending on how you're feeling or how the kids are feeling on a particular day. These are both Jim Shaw pieces. And the other item we've got is the Santa hat tree. So this is the little tabletop tree, which is 70 centimetres, but also you can look at the Santa hat tree in a 2.1 metre height, which is a great option. Again, having that turn down top. With the taller tree, it actually comes with the turn down top like this. It also comes with just a straight top, so that if you want to change the look and go with a more formal look on another occasion, you can do that as well. The other thing we've got coming in is a great, it's taking a moment to focus here, sorry. There we go. A table runner, and at $22.95 when we did this Facebook Live, everyone thought it was a fantastic option. So another way of working the Grinch into the theme is with your simple table runner, and just add some red and green elements to the table. Okay, now to a totally different style of theme, the gingerbread. This year it's frosted gingerbread. So always gingerbread is a favourite. This year we're working in sort of pale pink, a little bit of red, the gingerbread colour, and white to the theme, and it's a lot softer than it's been in the past. So when we look at the pieces here, these are some of the new gingerbread pieces. You can see here with the sort of champagne gold and silver pearls on it. This would be a fabulous option if you wanted to go with soft golds and gingerbread, which is something that it's often hard to kind of mix, because a gingerbread often will have a lot of bright and red and other colours on it. But because there's some beautiful elements in these soft tones this year, it means that you can look to create a really lovely soft tray for your gingerbread. This is one that we've had this year. We saw the pale pink pieces, which would also work in really well. And then you've got some glass ornaments here in the red and white, but just the red is just a finer sort of element, a pop of red, I guess, going through the tree rather than it being super strong like you might have had. And we had last year bright green, bright red, and the gingerbread, which is a gorgeous look as well, but this is quite the opposite as far as the style goes. And to complement those sort of soft colours, I think the florals are really important. So again, these sort of sugar-coated or frosted style ornaments, so that you get that very soft red into the pink tone, some pink balls and sprays here, gorgeous pink poinsettias, or you could stick, if you didn't want too much pink, go with the white in the tree. So a little bit of fun. I mean, it is gingerbread, so it's always nice to have a little bit of fun with the theme. So I really like this spiral piece here, or otherwise some lovely gingerbread pieces to go with the white ornaments. The other way you can sort of turn the gingerbread is you can either go, as I said, keeping it all a little bit more formal, or you can go a little bit more fun. So if you want to have a bit more fun, you can go with some of these new ribbons that are coming in. So you've got the gingerbread on there in, again, the soft tones. This is our gingerbread sign in the boy. We've got the boy and the girl, again, this year available. Or you can go with the more formal and really gorgeous signs here from Raz that are lovely with just that soft red that we're talking about, and that would work really well with any of the gingerbread theme as well. As far as tabletop pieces go, again, a bit of white frosting. So we've got the set here, which is just a suite. They're all smaller. They're about 10, 11 centimetre tall pieces. So lovely as a little centerpiece on your table. Or then you've got the fully frosted style, new this year, with the, I'm pretty sure that is a light up piece. The trees with the white, so these are all just white, or there's an option here, the Raz has got them also with a bit of pink and white. This is like a flat style with just a small stand behind it, flat style tabletop, which is really beautiful. So lots of softness, lots of elegance, but you can still have fun with gingerbread, and it means you can carry through the gingerbread if you want to, right from the kitchen, if you want to, into the more formal parts of the home, but by keeping it soft and sticking to the same colours throughout. All right, now from the soft gingerbread, we're going to go to a bit brighter again. So this year we're calling our theme here Miss Christmas. Miss Christmas, we've sort of had the pink, white and red for a few years. We've really personally, and the team and I loved this colour combination. This Miss Christmas is adding a bit more of this brighter green to it, and I decided that I would incorporate the sort of cocktails, the drinks element into Miss Christmas. I thought that these colours, even if you decided to go with sort of a touch of cocktail and just the tones of this, would be a really beautiful theme. So let's have a look at some of the ornaments that are coming in this range. So as I say, even the plain style glass ornaments, Raz, now I can't remember if they are actually plastic or glass off the top of my head. These ones I'm pretty sure are resin, so plastic. As I said here, this one, have yourself a merry little cocktail, so really lovely. That's a bigger size bauble. And then your plain ornaments in your pinks and greens, and of course so your red as well, and white. I personally, you'll find pinks will vary a lot in colour. If you look at each of them, they're a bit different. I personally like sort of mixing the tones of my pink on the tree, so I don't have a problem when I do that. This is always great when you've got some ornaments that have got the sort of main colours on them that to spread through the tree gives you that lovely combined styling for the tree. And then another beautiful cocktail option here, and just the white with the little bit of red and white trim on there. And again, the florals, we're always looking for florals. I thought this theme, as I said, I see it as quite a fun theme, so I loved the idea of having the wand in the pale pink added to the theme. Any of these sort of ball picks always add a fun element. This is another option, quite different, the gingham. We've got some coming in, or going with the green or white in the plain ornaments. In the plain picks for this. And don't forget, some of these sort of open weave give you the option sort of adding them, layering them in with your other ornaments and on top of other flowers through your display. For the ribbons and the signs, you can go really soft with just a pale pink. This is a brighter pink, plain so satin ribbon that's coming through, or you can get really bold with this great sort of almost into a raspberry magenta colour here and green ribbon. So lots of variations with your tones that you can play with there. These signs I think are just superb, and then a little tabletop. So these are bigger wall signs, and then this is a little tabletop sign here. Okay, and then the raspberry pop is our fourth theme for today, and again we have loved, I had my in my home 2 years ago this theme, but I could only get one of the raspberry colour ornaments, which made it incredibly difficult to create. So this year we actually have had a number of these ornaments made exclusively for us so that we could create a complete theme for this for these beautiful strong colours. And what I wanted to just share here is a really simple illustration of how you can have either a pale style or a deeper tone depending on which elements you have as the larger pieces in the display. So let's just have a quick look here. This is obviously made on the computer, so it doesn't have any depth to it. But if you want the strong, deeper colour to be your main element, then you have your flowers in the larger colours, in the deeper colours, and you have more of the larger balls in the deeper colours, and then just use a bit of pale pink as a pop to soften out the look. But if you want the pale pink to be your stronger element, and then just use your darker colours, oh, we've got the Whirl of Death. Let's see if we get this going. Here we go. So the pale pink, you can see it, I've used as the larger ornaments, I've used as the flowers, and then I've just added pop of the blue and the deeper raspberry colour, and then just filled it out with more of the soft pink. So same colours, but quite a different look depending on what style you like, and whether you want it to be a soft finish or you want it to be a stronger, bolder finish. This was my tree that I had, as I said, Christmas 2021, and I just again, just to show you, we've got the ribbons, we've got the picks, we've got obviously lots more of the ornaments now. This is done on a flocked tree, but it can also work beautifully on a green tree. And you'll see, even though the tree is flocked, I've also got quite a few white ornaments in here, as well as the pale pink and blue. And you can see where I was talking about having the raspberry, it's just a pop of that raspberry colour in there, and that was all I had available to me at the time. But I also do think it's a very soft and beautiful way of creating this look. So you've got a little bit of boldness with the navy and the finer navy ribbon, and then all the softness of the pale pink and white, and then that little bit of pop of raspberry. And just to share a few of the ornaments that are coming in this theme. So we have got, this is actually this looks darker here than in real life. It's a beautiful raspberry colour semi-opaque drop. So as well as the round ornaments, we've got the drop style. Then we've got some with gold on both of these ones here. And then some pale pink with a beautiful, that's just got a little bit of silver trim. This one also works beautifully with the candy theme. And then a little bit stronger mercury finish. So all the different tones of pink that you can work through. And then there's the navy. And of course, we've got lots of white, which we carry year upon year. So they're also available to mix in with it. With the flowers, three main options there. You've got the sort of it's called fuchsia, but it would definitely go with the raspberry as well. So the deeper colour here in the magnolia style, midnight blue poinsettia, or the pale pink poinsettia. So you can work any of those colours through. These are great. This is what I had in my tree, these tree toppers here, or picks. So just if anyone's watching this and you are looking to purchase from our website, mychristmas.com.au, please be aware these are from last year and we only have a small quantity left. So you may be wanting to get your hands on them before we release the rest of the range. Everything releases in July. So make sure you're following our emails, which you can sign up to once you visit the website, mychristmas.com.au. You'll find a pop-up should come up allowing you to sign up to our mailing list. And then ribbons, again, we've got sort of from the softest. So this is the ribbon that I had in my tree. This is the wider glitter navy. It also comes in the narrower. So if you wanted to layer ribbon, you could have the navy like I did at home. Or if you want to go with a bit of gold in there as well, then this is beautiful ribbon that would also work with the gold flower through it. We've got like the deeper Dupion style ribbon. This is a little bit softer, so this is sort of almost into a denim tone, but if you wanted to go with the blue but you didn't want it to be all strong blue, that would also be an option. And we even managed to get this mesh, which mesh is great to fill out a tree if you want a really full look, or if you're making a garland or a wreath, then that can be really helpful for that as well. With a theme like this, you're not going to find tabletop decorations easily in the colours. So I think the best option is to create them yourself. So again, this is a table runner that, table garland I did at home for the theme when I had it in 2021. So working all the colours, all the balls just simply laid through the garland to create a beautiful feature piece in the same colours to match my tray. So, as I mentioned, if you want to stay up to date with the latest trends, new arrivals and decorating tips, visit the website, join the mailing list, mychristmas.com.au. We will be releasing all of our new range in July, so you will be kept up to date with that. And I will be back again with our next themes in the next week, and then we've got one more set after that. And then after we've finished sharing these themes, then we'll be close to sharing the new ornaments and having them ready for you to pre-order if you're wanting to. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day and we'll see you soon. Bye.